So you want to get your followers to actually be motivated to book with you, not comment, not like, not share your stories, actually go ahead and make a sale. In this video, I'm going to share some strategic tips to motivate your followers to actually go ahead and book one of your services. So if you're interested in knowing how to get your followers off Instagram and into your treatment lounge, then keep on watching. Tip number 1, optimize your bio. Now you're probably thinking, my bio, how is that going to have to do anything but motivating my followers? Basically what your bio acts as is the first 0.05 seconds is all you have to capture someone's attention. So what are they going to find if someone stumbles across your Instagram that has never met you or have never heard about your business before? Are they going to be able to know who you are, what you do, what specific person do you help, and for what specific problem? Are they actually able to click the link in your bio and find a booking site? So all of these things matter. So in my eyes, your bio consists of your name, your description, and your link in bio. So how can we optimize this? My first tip is to optimize your name. So not your handle. What your name acts as is basically when people are searching on Instagram, that is what's going to show your account. So my best practice for this is to include your location or city in the actual name. So if you want to be known for lashes or microblading or balayage or a specific style, then what I would go ahead and do is to write your city in your name. So it would sound something like Vancouver Mega Volume or Houston Microblading or Austin Balayage. So now they know what city you service and exactly what service you want to be known for. On top of your name, working as a search inquiry hotspot, you also want to include a niche statement. So if you don't know what this is, it is basically a sentence that helps people recognize who you help and what you're going to do for them. So that way, if someone comes across your Instagram page, they know nothing about you, they know they already want to get their lashes done or their hair done or their nails done, they need to know if they're going to be a perfect fit for you or not in a half a second. So the way you can do this is structure a sentence like this. I help ideal client with service you offer by your unique value. Now it can be sounding something like this. I help busy moms appear more awake with natural looking eyelash enhancements. So this would be someone who really wants to focus on maybe classic or light volume lashes for people who are busy moms. So you can see how this niche statement is a lot clearer to understand from a client's perspective than saying, I'm a multi-certified lash artist. That's not going to mean as much to them as it is you or other artists. Secondly, they need to be able to know where to find you. So are you operating at home? Are you operating in a certain location? Is it inside of a salon? Is it in wherever? You need to include either the name or the location right on there. Another great practice for this is to include your hours. So if you only work specific days and specific hours, maybe include that in your bio so someone knows right away if your schedule is going to align with theirs. And lastly, of course, your link in bio. Now I know there's certain booking integrations that you can put an actual book button, and that's a great practice if that's what you want to do. If not, then of course include your website in your link in bio, and if you don't want to do that, then make sure your booking page is at least in your bio. So that way, it doesn't matter whether someone just found you or they've been a follower for a couple months, they're able to actually book an appointment straight off of Instagram. So you don't want to make the actual booking or buying decision a lot harder than it needs to be. Now tip number 2, recency and relationship. So this is how Instagram actually works. Now you're probably heard a million times, you need to post consistently, but do you actually know why that is? So the algorithm rewards people who post on a consistent basis. So if you're someone who has a lot of time on your hands, then this might be a little easier for you, but I know from experience if you're actually servicing clients, you don't have a ton of time to be creating content, writing captions, putting hashtags, and posting. It takes a lot of time. So how can we fix this problem? This is where we would go ahead and have a CEO day or an admin day, as some people like to call it, each week. So on that day, you're going to be doing all of your accounting, you can create all your content, you can write all your captions, and then what you can do is upload that content into an auto-publishing software. I personally use Later, or you can use Planoly. Both of them have a free plan. And what you can do is upload all of your captions, all of your hashtags, and all of your content to be auto-published for you throughout the week. So that way you can still have a consistent posting schedule, but only focus on creating content or work on your marketing one day on your CEO or admin day. Now, along with recency and having that consistent posting schedule, you also need to focus on relationships. Now, Instagram is considered a relationship-based platform, so this really does give us a great advantage to get close to our prospects, leads, and our clients. So what you need to do is to really engage with your ideal clients. Now, if you're already here and you don't really have many clients to begin with, then this is where you can go into popular salons, spas, or other beauty professionals in your location and actually go onto their pages, go onto their recent posts, go onto their people who are engaging with them. So likes and comments, go onto their pages and actually post meaningful comments and like their posts. So what this does is, one, engage with your ideal clients. Two, it gets your name shown up more. So if anyone is on a popular spa or popular beauty professional's page and they see a lot of your comments and really meaningful comments, people are going to be a lot more inclined to actually follow you or click on your page. So this is why building those relationships is so important. It works just as much as recency, but together it really is going to help you flourish and grow. So when I say a meaningful comment, I mean comments that are at least 5 words or more. You don't want to drop fire emojis or say beautiful. Those don't really mean much and don't really add a lot of value. So what you're going to do, if you really want to engage with your ideal clients, if you don't really have any of those followers already, go ahead, find at least 10 competitors or 10 people who are still in the beauty industry, but maybe are not so much like other lash artists or offering the same things that you do, just roughly in the same industry. You're going to go onto their page, you're going to go onto their most recent post, go ahead onto their likes or comments, leave that meaningful comment, find the people engaging with them, go onto their page, and leave the meaningful comments and like their posts, maybe even follow them if you'd like. So what does a meaningful comment actually entail? These are things that either educate, inspire, entertain. So if someone posts something funny, then writing meaningful comment that is also funny or relevant or how you're relating to them. Or if you're going onto an ideal client's page and it's just a selfie, then say like, wow, you were so beautiful, I love your natural features, yada yada yada. Like, you need to add value to these people's lives, and that's how they're gonna see, wow, this person doesn't know me, but they really took the time out of their day to go ahead and make these comments. Now, a cheat way to do this is you can go onto Google Chrome. I don't know if every website or every internet provider actually allows this. There's a page called $80. So what you can do is put in common hashtags that your ideal client would be following, go on there and put the meaningful comments onto the top posts under each hashtag. This place actually makes this a lot easier for you. So this isn't a method actually invented by Gary Vee. I'm not sure if you ever heard of him before, but what it is basically putting your 2 cents on 90 different pages. So basically going out there and providing value and getting your word out there in a way that makes a lot more sense, because people are way more inclined to actually purchase from other people than they are from businesses. So the more chances you have to humanize your business, that is what you need to do. So having a consistent posting schedule and really leaving those meaningful comments and building those relationships with your ideal clients, the algorithm is going to reward you and put your content and push it out more and more. So that way, all the effort you're putting in actually building a cohesive feed or building shareable content, it will actually mean something because now the Instagram is actually showing it. All right, now tip number 3, Reels and TikToks. So I did put this as TikToks and Reels because my best practice for this is to create them on TikTok and then post them as Reels. So if you're really struggling to get visibility right now, meaning you're not really getting new audiences, your hashtag isn't really showing too much of your content to those people, then a really great way is actually to post Reels. So Instagram is really favoring this in pushing content because they are competing with TikTok. So what you can actually do is go onto TikTok, find some viral sounds, find some videos that you want to recreate, start consuming content and creating a folder. So then what you can do is actually have a folder to reference. Go back, use those sounds, use those filters, use those transitions, and recreate those videos. And then what you can do is before you hit post on your TikTok, you can go ahead and screen record that video and then go over to Instagram and post it as a reel. So now you're building off of one piece of content on two different platforms. So that way you can get traffic from TikTok and move them onto Instagram, and you can also get Instagram to show your content more to new faces, which in return builds your follower list and builds the eyes seeing your content. So in your TikTok videos posted on TikTok, don't forget to link your Instagram either at the end of the video. Say you can find me on Instagram at da 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 da, put it in your bio, link your Instagram, whatever you need to do. So if anyone finds you on TikTok, then they are able to move that traffic over to Instagram, build that relationship, move that traffic onto your website. So that's the best practice. If you're really struggling to get visibility right now, you may need to consider how you can build that traffic outside of Instagram and then move them onto Instagram to build that relationship and convert them into an actual sale. Tip number 4, social proof. Guys, this is so important. So this is basically getting your existing clients to give you reviews and then post them everywhere. So my suggestion to you is to get them to actually post it onto your Google My Business account page. So that way, if anyone's searching on Google in a discovery search, they may find your business if you show up in a location and all your reviews are already on there. So now then what you can do is screenshot those reviews, post them on your Instagram page, post them on your website, post them everywhere you can. A survey said this year that 90% of consumers look for reviews before they make a buying decision. So it doesn't matter where someone finds you, either on Google, on your website, on Instagram, TikTok, anywhere. Make sure you're actually posting your reviews. And if you're doing it on an IG story, make sure you're creating a highlight that has all your reviews, so it doesn't matter if someone came onto your page on a day that that story wasn't posted, they're still able to access that straight from your actual feed. Tip number 5, create shareable content. So you might not actually know this, but clients are way more motivated to share your content if it's not a picture of somebody else, if it's actually a value-based searchable inquiry with a solution. So what I mean by this is, if you don't even know what your clients want to see, it's going to make it a lot harder for you to create content. So a way to figure out what your clients are actually searching, you can go onto a website called answerthepublic.com, and what you can do is search keywords. So if you offer 3 different services, maybe say it's nails, hair, and lashes, what you can do is put in the keyword eyelash extensions. And what it's going to do is show you all of the relevant search inquiries by country. So it doesn't matter if you live in the UK, the US, Canada, wherever, you're able to see what people are actually searching. So that way you can create content as a solution. So my best practice for this, on your website, have a blog section. This is going to help you rank on Google because you're going to be using keywords in your solution-based content. So if you go on answerthepublic.com, type in a keyword, you probably will find a question that says, can pregnant women get eyelashes? So what you can do is find those inquiries. Let's say you pick that one. You can go ahead and write the response in a long form message on your blog post, so that way if someone searches on Google, your website can rank for that. And again, do the same thing with an Instagram feed post. So that way, if someone ever wants to know a frequently asked question like, hey, can I get lashes if I'm pregnant? Instead of DMing you to find the answer, they can find the answer right away on your feed, so that way they can make that buying decision without even talking to you and go ahead and book straight off your Instagram. Not only this, it actually helps build authority and credibility and shows that you're actually an expert in what you do. So again, this is a great practice, and if you haven't already done this, you should start doing this immediately. I hope you enjoyed today's video and at least one of these tips actually helped you. Now, you don't have to go ahead and implement all of these. Maybe pick one, start running with that. But if you do go ahead and implement all of these, it's going to give you a great foundation to really flourish and grow your Instagram page for your business. And again, the idea of this is to make sure you're finding your ideal clients on Instagram or whatever platform you're posting on, so that way you can figure out how you can respond to them in a solution-based content or in solution-based interactions, work off your recency in your relationships, and really grow from there. But again, don't forget that Instagram is a relationship-based platform, so as long as you have a consistent posting schedule and you're really engaging with those ideal client followers or prospects, then you are going to get rewarded by the algorithm. So it won't even matter what you're posting, as long as you have those 2 things figured out, it will really help you grow your account. Anyways, if you liked today's video, don't forget to hit subscribe. I post weekly videos on how to build your clientele as a beauty professional and share strategies that the top 1% of artists gatekeep. If you'd like to learn more, make sure to check back next week for some more juicy tips that I'll be sharing with you guys. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.